first session of the year. Not for us.
The mirror can't look me in my eye, no way. I float like a ribbon in the sky, no plane. And you're smooth or rugged, I'm a Usain running, cause I does it in my Olay. And I'm a flash with a picture, she'll come back, no, hasta la vista. Computer lover, Mac with my finger, baby, I'm your man, no, you mister, I missed ya. My lifestyle's terribly wild, you'll never catch me on the Jeremy Kyle show. Explosive terrorist style, don't think I'm a blow, you therapy now. Hey, I miss school and I haven't got a job yet. My girls and my daughters on.
Right, so this is the start of episode 18.
Yeah,
and what a good start it is.
I haven't even got my rods out.
It ain't got his rods out, I've just put this one in the margin.
And it ripped off.
And it ripped off, it fucking
What was it on?
It was on caution baits with a white corn. Yeah, the contagious with a bit of white corn.
Pellet inside.
Yeah, with caution baits pellet.
Testing it out again, and it's proved to be working in England and France. So all we can say is really get on caution baits.
This one's gone 16 as well.
We ain't got the camera under the brolly because we've got nothing set up yet, but it will be under there later. Nothing. It's not windy at the moment, so we're alright.
But this one is full of spawn. The bailiff said none of them have spawned yet, so we've got here just in time where they're going to be feeding the most. So this one's full of spawn, 16. Good shoulders on it. We've got to get this fish back because it is really hot for a morning day, and we think they might be on the surface, so we might have to bring a rod in later, see if we can get one on the surface. But we'll get this fish back, and we'll get back with you when everything's set up and everything. So hopefully we're a good session. We are at our club water, Stanborough. It is a day ticket, but you can night fish it. And that's what we're doing today. So about 36 hours. Yeah, so get your net wet. Right guys, I can't believe it. It's another one we're about to set up the bivvy, which ain't going to plan because I forgot to set it up. But yeah, this one's gone 22. Caution baits again.
Look at that fish.
They're loving it. Caution baits, they are loving it. Bring that camera close to show his head. Look, right there. Nice, he's flapping. Just hold him. That's what you do. Grip him into your arms. Look at that. Look at that. This one's spawned out as well. Like this one actually has spawned. He's really. He would have been much bigger. At least 2-3 pound bigger, but.
Is he doing your arms in?
I can't. It's quite heavy. Right, so.
Good fish, get catching the fish there.
Just put him down.
Right, so.
Right, we're going to get him back because he's lively, get a few stills, get your net wet. Right, got another one off my margin. Now this, I think my margin's really productive today, but opening out water's not as quick. We're getting bream knock, so hopefully the carp will move in when we put some bait out, because we ain't put any bait out yet. But and we're doing the night here as well, so there'll be plenty more stuff for both of us. But yeah, this one's gone 18 on the caution baits again down the margin. Just throwing in chili hemp and our spod mix, what we had, but you're not allowed to spod it, so I just brought it down to throw in. So get your net wet. Right, wouldn't believe it, it's a double take. Right,
both on caution baits.
Yep, one on Connor's rod, one on mine. One on mine from my margin again.
This one here, George can't get his up.
Don't worry, I'll get him up there.
This one here, he's gone 15. Hope you can see it, he's gone 15 here.
And my one's gone 18 and a half.
They look a bit spawned out, don't they?
No, this one's
I think this one's spawned out, isn't it?
That one's gone, this one's spawned, that one's spawned, this one ain't. Both on caution baits.
We have to get a snap and then get them back.
This is it's messing up. It's mental.
Caution baits is doing the trick.
Get your net wet. Lovely.
Managed to nick one. He's playing hard to get basically to figure. Oh, this one I thought was a bream, and I didn't think I had anything. The fish actually swam into the bank and swam back off, didn't it?
Yeah. But that's we ain't even got the other rods out yet. I've still got my rod out. Connor's still got his other rod out.
Right, I can't get this. I'll try.
Just hold him low, sit.
Right. Can you see?
We'll get him up, don't worry about that.
You got water? Can you get me the water?
I'll get him in a minute. If you can't get him.
Right. There he is. Last 12 pound mirror. They're all good mirrors today, pretty much except the Connor. So taking on caution baits, the contagious again. 12 pounds. So get your net wet.
Lovely. Right guys, this is probably the smallest fish I've ever caught out of our lake.
I'm gonna come around there because the sun.
Sweet, this is the smallest fish I've ever caught out of the lake. On the old caution bait again in the margin. The margin is really messing it up today. But yeah, it's a lovely little 2-pounder. I'm not going to bother weighing it, it's no point, but a couple of cuts there, but get your net wet. Right. Move up. Not this way. Right, so we've got another double take. It's unbelievable, really.
Mine's a beauty.
Connor's is a nice. We'll see when you get him up, you'll be able to tell. Linear.
He's a nice zip linear. He's 13 pound, isn't he?
13. Mine's gone 15.
So just
right, you put yours.
Yep.
Show yours closer.
Zip linear, 13 pounds.
Just another 15 common. That's my smallest one.
Get your net wet.
Get your net wet. Lovely. Right, this one's gone £10 on the caution baits again, in the margin again, 7 fish off my margin. My margin's really going some. But yeah, some caution baits with a bit of white corn underneath it. Ripped off the rod again, should pull him off the rod straight over. But anyway, it's gone now, so get your net wet. Right, so just doing a quick update.
Yeah, just a quick update. Get off the bucket now.
I've had 7 now, Connor's had 3.
Changed over one on the zig just to see if I can get one.
Because they've seen a few on the surface, so it's put the zig quite high. About
Looks
5.5 foot.
Looks like it might rain.
Rains will put in that bit.
But yeah, like we've caught on like standard rigs.
Standard rigs, yeah, just caution baits and
white corn.
Purple.
I've had one on purple corn.
I've had it in my margin, I've had all of my fish from there. That's it.
But I might change the zig back over, so just because it's not getting anything. Just might put it back on the bottom, see if I can get.
I might try and pop up just off the bottom later, see what happens, because I don't know what. On my other rods, I usually get. Last time we come in, when we had like, I had about 7 fish, I had them off that rod in the open water. But I ain't had nothing today, so.
We did a competition, but guess how many pop-ups on it?
You guess how many pop-ups from the pot?
In the last episode, the answer was 47, and the winner, I think it was richieeastaff or something like that. But
We'll
PM you on YouTube.
We'll message you.
And we'll also put it in the description below. Like below.
Below this link.
Yeah, below our link in caution baits link.
Yeah.
Just so you guys know actually won. It's been a productive session so far.
A lot of fish. No, I don't think hardly anyone else there in the lakes caught anything. Except for us, so we're doing pretty well.
So hopefully, hopefully when it starts getting a bit like cooler, the fish start going down, we can try and get more off the bottom.
I think tonight we're gonna have a very lively night. I don't know.
If it's not a lively night, it'll be a lively morning. But I'm looking forward to getting some grub. I'm starving.
Yeah, so we've got the gas and everything. Then
we ain't got
obviously us being us, we've got the lighter.
So
light it
down.
About 7, so we've got a long wait to eat.
But yeah, we've seen like a couple of fish we've had that have like been spawned out, but there's only a few that we've had. My linear, which you saw, was spawned out.
My 22 was spawned out. So they've already spawned, so there's some of the fish here ain't spawned, and some of the fish will have. Either way, one's grubbing up for spawning, the other one's just spawned, so they want to get their grub back up, get their weight back up.
The reason why I like the lake, like I think it's like starting to feed better. It's coming into.
Like, I used to come here a couple of years ago, and I used to catch 1 a session. It was just really hard. But now
a couple of sessions where we had like 6.
Yeah, a couple of them where we had a good session, but now it's just regular. We're getting more and more fish every time we come in.
What is it? You get people coming around like I've got a white pop-up on the zig. Just because people throw bread in because there's a park lane, you see people walking around.
Yeah,
like, it's like a park lane sort of
There's
thing.
about 10 people coming past us in a minute.
But it's they do matches on. Like there's a match on here tomorrow, but it's on the other side.
It's on the other side, so we're not affected by that.
Hopefully it'll push the carp over here actually.
Or less crushing it. I don't know if it's carp match or normal match.
I think it'll be a normal one-rod match.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's an update for now. We'll probably do one before it gets dark.
Hopefully we'll see you with another fish. I think I've got a feeling that you'll see you before it gets dark with another fish.
Yeah,
because we've got ages till it gets dark. We've got absolute ages.
So get you.
Right, so as you can see, we got one. It's a lively one. But it's gone 15 on the nose, another 15 on the nose for me. That's my 8th fish from the margin. All from the margin. On caution baits again with white corn. Same, ain't changed. Just chucking in our spod mix what we had. you're not allowed to spot, like I said, so we're just chucking it in the margin, so it's going off all the time, getting it wet. Right, so I've got this one, it's gone, it's got, I can't remember the weight.
14.1.
14. So, yeah, on caution baits again, in the margin.
Again.
And he's on my hand, but yeah, so we'll get a few stills in the margin again, as Connor said, get your net wet.
I'm going to try and get them on the surface now.
Yeah.
Right, I've got one. This one went 11 on the spout. On caution baits again, I'm in the open water. Just as I was setting up my surface rod, like I said, and this one roared up, well, it come to the surface and my line was zipping across the surface. So it was a bit of a weird take. It was like George was telling me about when was it going to go off, like. But yeah, not a bad fish. 11 on the spout, like I said, caution baits, getting it all.
Right, I've got this one, 13.2 on the old caution baits again. And yeah, caution baits in the margin again, 9 fish in my margin. That is actually, I can't believe it, 9 fish in just one margin all day. I've got to put one on the zig now because we've seen loads on the surface. I've got to keep one in the margin, getting it wet. Right, this one's gone 22, I can't believe it, another 20. I ain't caught 20 out of Stanborough till this session, I've had 2. But it's 22.5 again, exactly the same as the other 20. But on the caution baits in the margin, I left it for about an hour, give it a rest, feed it up again, and as soon as I literally put it in, it went off. So, get your net wet, caution baits. Right, I've got one off the margin again, and yeah, it's on caution bait, with the white corn again in the margin. It's my 11th fish from the margin. Calm down. Oh, big boy. Yeah, he's gone 16, like my first one out of the day. Oh, my baby's playing. Yeah, so anyway, get your net wet. Right, got another one. Guess where? In the margin again. Caution baits, white corn, been using it today. My 12th fish from there. Yeah, it's another £15 one. I've had 3 15s now. And yeah, get your net wet. Right guys, it's another double take. One of Connor's rod off his left hand, I think, and one of my actual open water rod this
try
time.
and get this one up. My one's on caution baits, George's ain't.
Mine this time was on cell.
They just don't want to be lifted up.
Right, I've got mine, I think. I don't know. Mine's, I'll tell you the weights. You can lift yours up first to show yours.
That is 13.1.
Yep. And my one is, this one's really small but really heavy and fat. If you can see the belly on it, you'd know this is 18.1.
So,
lovely.
Get a few snaps.
Get his net wet. Lovely.
Right, this one's got 10 pound and caution baits and tailors. Take them from the left hand one this time. I've moved caution baits onto both rods.
Let's get a few stills.
Get your net wet.
Right, this one's on 16.2. Open water again. It's all changing now.
Third 16.
On another rosette. That's my 15th fish. Altogether we've had 21. That's not bad for the first day. We've still got a night and the next day to do. So anyway, get your net wet. Right, another one in the open water again. It's got a flap, it's covering. Open water again, rose by tonic again. This one's on 17. Seems to be getting all the bigger fish today. I haven't really had any small ones. Nice looking, promising. There's a lot of fish. Fish gone off the surface, gone down, so get your net wet. That's it, that's it.
Right, so got one. This one's gone 15. Taken on. That was my right hand rod, so it was on the Contagious again by caution baits. Really happy with this one. Zipped off across the surface. So we've taken on the bottom but zipped off across the surface. So get your net wet. Right, this one's ripped off. Literally ripped off. Right, this one's gone 9. Just off the left hand rod on rosette, because I did change the left hand rod to a rosette and rosette and pink horn.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one ripped off. It's only £9. I'm gonna get this one back, get a few snaps, get it back, and tuck into my hot chocolate. Getting it wet.
Alright, so got this one. On the, I actually just moved out the margin and there's a little floating island because the pumps have just come on, not shrimp pumps, so I cast it near them and it's literally gone in about, I can't have done it about an hour and a half ago, an hour ago. On the portion baits with a pink bit of corn, getting back, getting it wet. This one's gone 14-12 off the island, floating island again, on the caution baits and pink corn, getting it wet. Right, so we've got this one, I don't know whether you can see it. This one's come from the open water on the rosy island on it with pink bit of corn. Yeah, that's basically it really, so yeah, getting it wet. Alright, so I've got this one, he's gone a 14.6 or, well, I think it was that, yeah.
15.6.
15.6. Off the, actually in my margin this time, and caution baits and white corn, so we're getting back, get a few stills, getting it wet. Right, this one's gone 17.1. Got him.
Gotcha.
Off the, out in the open water again.
This one is really lively.
On the cell this time.
This one was in quick.
My tits. That's why I don't like fishing. It's my tits. This is the worst bit about it. Oh my god.
There he is.
17.1 on the cell, getting it wet.
I've got one. He's £5. From the margin, just move one into the margin. And he's gone £5, so I'm working up this one on caution bait, so I'm getting it wet. Right, guys, got this one. This one's gone £11 from the open water this time. He's very welcome. Yeah, caution baits, get on it.
Right, so got this one off the margin on caution baits with white corn. That's my 23rd of this session. Had a lot getting it wet. Right, so I've had this one from the margin on caution baits and white corn. It's my 23rd and 24th. And yeah, been a great session, getting it wet.
Right, got this one. He's left that too. Right, this one's taken from open water, just whacked out, halfway across. Again, not a bad one, £14, taken on caution based contagious, getting that way. Right, so I got one. Like you can see very well. It's got 16, my biggest one. Not bad to take from open water again on caution based contagious. I never just learned the camera. I'm on my own filming because George is still sleeping. So hopefully it's better. So there you go. £16 on caution baits contagious. With I think it was white corn or pink corn, one of the two. Having a different result, so getting that way. Right, got this one that's just ripped off. It's got 18 on caution baits. Not a bad start. I've had 4 this morning, I'm now up to 17. I don't know how many I showed you this morning.
Right, so we've got this one. It is 14.3 on caution baits, getting it wet. Right, so just a quick update really.
After that fish.
I was just sure just had that 14.5 on caution baits on. You can probably see my left hand rod in the open water.
We're up to 43 fish between us. It's absolutely roasting. We're
Yeah.
up to 40.
Yeah, so it's looking good for a few more bites.
We haven't been able to show all the fish, have we?
No. We've had a few little ones where you just ain't show because they've been like that big, just nothing much really. A few little mirrors.
My
and
biggest
stuff.
is 18 now.
My biggest 22.5, about 2 of them.
But like, as Jules said, he went a bit quiet overnight. He wanted his sleep. But I had about 7.
Overnight, I ended up taking one of my rods out because I just wanted to sleep because I was so tired. I only had this margin rod in.
to show you the actual break because I'm gonna put
yeah, we're gonna try some zigs out there because there's a lot. I can see at least 40 just in one corner of my swimming pool.
There's no wind on the lake at this end until the boats come down.
No, I'm not gonna set up a surface rod purely because the fact when the wind comes, I just want
the boats.
Yeah, the boats and the wind and the dark, so I find it havoc on the zig when there's no. You don't really need. You don't really need to look at your rods when you're on the zig. You know it's on the surface. Just look out for the ducks. You don't want to hit one of them. And that's it really.
But we didn't manage to eat much yesterday due to the fact we had so many fish. But we managed to eat.
Hopefully this black will go. Margin just there.
But my left hand rod was the most productive last night, and then I had one in the margin.
I think you know my rod. This one here.
I think I've had all my fish and caution baits except one.
I've had at least 21 of my fish on caution bait.
So he's going to have a lot of fish posted on his wall, I think.
Yeah, I've had a lot of fish on caution bait from this margin. I've been feeding chopped caution bait a lot, then I just put caution bait over it with a bit of corn. That's worked a treat.
I think we might as well just make another one. But yeah, we'll get back to you with another fish. Like, this episode's probably going to be, it might not be long actually, I don't know.
Yeah, because we had a lot of fish, not many updates because there's so many fish. But,
we'll try and
get some more updates. So
I'll talk you through bait later, what I'm using.
Yeah, we'll take through our baits and stuff.
If we've got any spot mixing. If not, check out Man of Farm episode, we're using that spot mix.
Yeah.
Just throwing it in though.
We ain't used that spot mix for months. And we just run it here to just throw in the margins, feed up the margins, because we know they can be productive.
Next episode is on the Members Lake.
Yeah,
3 days.
3 days on the Members Lake, not overnight because it's not night fishing, but we'll do 3 days all in one episode.
That'll be productive.
That'll be very productive as well, hopefully.
Because they've just finished spawning.
They spawned last time I went, that was a week and a half ago. They were spawning.
But yeah, we'll get back with you with another update, probably a fish next. So getting away.
One's 16, 14.
Got him.
He's come on the zig. I just put on the zig, 6 foot out near the floating island where they've been showing, and it's gone straight away.
Got him.
So get your net wet. Right, so we've got this one off the floating island. Changed the location. Yeah, he's gone 12.6. I'll keep him down now, but get your net wet.
Right, so back home now.
End of episode 18.
I will put the competition winner in the link below. We ended up on 44 fish, was it, together? So
yeah, I had 27.
I had 17, just can't work it out. So
yeah,
getting away.
Getting away.